featuring both Movember and International Men's Day. November is kind of the unofficial month for men during the year. But after the impact of COVID, I feel it's important and quite an opportune moment to discuss the elephant in the room in terms of men. Clearly, I'm referring to the taboo subject that is men's mental health. Recently, the Chief Executive of the Samaritans commented that with the impact of the pandemic taking a huge toll on people's mental well-being, we should be even more concerned than ever. And personally, I can't help but feel that poor mental health is going to be the pandemic behind the pandemic. Did you know that suicide is the biggest killer of men under 50? I believe that these higher rates of suicide among predominantly successful middle-aged men can be attributed to the adversity that we've experienced in terms of the economy recently. We've had Brexit, we've had COVID, and also that, coupled with a reluctance to seek help, means that many men are struggling with their mental health. And whether it's through societal expectations or gender stereotyping, lots of men struggle to discuss and seek support for their mental health. In fact, many men today, from conversations I have with my clients, still see themselves as the breadwinners and feel a certain gravitas towards being the dominant person in a relationship, the person that is in control and making the decisions. And this means it can be really hard for men to open up and to let people in. I kind of feel that the pandemic's really pulled back the curtain on what was already happening all across the country. But the ONS said in 2017, I think it was 12 men commit suicide per day, whereas the most recent data from the suicide prevention charity Campaign Against Living Miserably, CALM, which has ambassadors such as Tyson Fury and Joe Marler, are now stating that 17 men are taking their own lives per day. That 17 men are taking their own lives per day. So whether you know somebody is taking their own life or not, you're pretty much guaranteed to know a man that's gone off the rails, that has pressed the self-destruct button on himself and his seemingly successful life. Because often what men will do when they're kind of in perhaps the early stages of a mental health crisis is they'll turn to avoidance or coping strategies, unhelpful ones such as drugs and alcohol. So if you're listening to this now or know somebody that's struggling with their mental health, then the first port of call should be the GP. It can be daunting reaching out and going to the GP, but in doing so it can make a significant difference. In fact, it can save lives. The reason I share this with you is because I've had my own mental health crisis. I'm a qualified mental health first aider, and I'm speaking from a place of experience, particularly so because quite a few of my clients come to me when they're experiencing either bouts of depression or perhaps anxiety. So we all have mental health, and poor mental health, whether it's brought on by lifestyle factors or whether it's brought on for hereditary reasons, we can all do more to manage our mental health, to support men, families, our colleagues, our siblings. And I really believe that Movember is a catalyst to do so. The month of November with International Men's Day and Movember is a catalyst for men to let go of manning up and start opening up and letting people in and seeking the support that they know that they need.